Happy Juneteenth. And in celebration of Juneteenth, I'm going to share with you guys one of my Courtney Black with the Facts segments from Sheryl Underwood Radio. I do one every day. Now, this one is about the removal of Confederate statues. But before we get into that, I need you to know that over the past 10 years, at least $40 million of our taxpayer money has gone towards preserving Confederate monuments and statues. So that means that I have been paying to glorify people who enslaved, murdered, unapologetically, mind you, assassinated my ancestors. Whew, I got a problem with that, y'all. All right, I'm gonna deal with that. You check my segment out.
What's up? It's Courtney Black with the facts, and the fact is the Confederate States of America, that's right, the side of the Civil War that fought, they were only fighting to keep slavery alive, was defeated in the spring of 1965. And I'm rhyming, I say this to say they were defeated, honey. That means they need to go, all the statues need to go, all the monuments need to go, and that's what we're talking about right now, because a lot of our white brethren and sisterin who are protesterin for us, thank you so much, y'all, we appreciate it, they also speaking up about these statues. Now, the one I can really take seriously is Taylor Swift, whose hometown, she's a native Tennessean, and as a Tennessean, she said it makes her sick that these monuments exist. She named a couple of people who have statues in Tennessee and said these were despicable figures in our state history and should be treated as such. So Taylor Swift is calling for the tear down of these. However, I'm having a little problem with these petitions, other petitions being made and suggesting that celebrities replace these fallen Confederate statues. Someone started a petition for Louisiana saying tear them down, but replace them with Britney Spears. I'm Britney, bitch. Now, I do like me some Britney Spears, but I don't think we should be commemorating her in cement and in statues. Even though she has a long list of contributions towards Louisiana, you know, and she helped out severely with Hurricane Katrina relief and the flood victims. That's cool, but I'm sure a lot of people did that, girl. You ain't the only one. Another petition was started in Tennessee by a fan who said there is no truer Tennessean hero than Dolly Parton, and that is who we should replace these Confederate statues, monuments with, the country singer herself. Now, honey, I love me some Dolly Parton. Yes, I do. 9 to 5 is one of my favorite movies. Any song where her and Kenny Rogers, you know, got me going. So I love you, Dolly, but this ain't the time, honey. This ain't the time, and she hasn't said anything. It's all her fans. These are people's fans speaking up. I can appreciate the love, but y'all playing with me, and this ain't no joke. We not replacing statues with celebrities, okay? There are plenty of people who should replace these statues. In fact, just in past January 2020, Virginia Governor, a white man, Ralph Northam, he requested a bill to remove his statues from the U.S. Capitol building, and he said they should be replaced either with Booker T. Washington, okay, or civil rights attorney Oliver Hill. Go ahead. That's what I'm talking about. Now, I'm running out of time, but I still got to give y'all a little more facts, because that's what I do. I'm Courtney Black with the facts. So real quick, the reason why we ain't got time for these Confederate statues is because, as I said, they celebrate wanting to keep slavery alive. There are over 1,500 public monuments and memorials. 718 of them are statues, okay, all around the country. Now, I want to get into one soldier specifically, Mr. Robert E. Lee. There are hundreds of memorials celebrating this man. I'm talking about statues, roads, parks, streets, coins, child stamps, U.S. counties. If you live in Lee County, you celebrating Robert E. Lee. And let me tell you, he was a hot mess. He was a commander in the Confederate States Army and an avid slavery owner, honey. But slavery was legal, so I ain't really too mad at people who partake what was going on at the times. You know what I'm saying? It's what you did afterwards. He took over his daddy's farm and plantation and slaves when the daddy died and would not let them free. Now, the daddy promised them they was going to be free, but he said, y'all ain't going to be free. I need y'all to keep working. And if you don't, I'm going to kill you. In fact, 3 slaves escaped is a very prominent case. The Norris case. Wesley Norris, his sister, Mary, and a cousin, they escaped, but they got caught. Robert E. Lee had them whipped and ordered their backs thoroughly washed with brine. Okay, brine is salt water, y'all. You know if I get salt in my little paper cut, honey, that hurt. I can't live no more. So Robert E. Lee did not have a heart. He needs to get up on out of here. This is Courtney Black with the facts. Okay, I have talked long enough. This is a history lesson. The fact is, let's commemorate true American heroes. I'm Courtney Black with the facts. Find me at Courtney Black Comedy.